Would anyone else like a chair and podium as they perform something awesome? Luna? Yes, Dale?
We do more of a story.
All right. Well, you can
Stand up. Hello, my name is Luna.
Hi, Luna.
I hail from Fort Hood, Texas. I have more of a story about being comfortable with yourself and how I came to, my journey along that. A little bit about myself. I'm 22 years old. In the past 4 years, I've been serving in the United States Army. I'm with Air Defense Artillery Branch. I've done 2 years in Korea, a year in Kuwait, and a year in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and currently in Fort Hood, finishing out my contract. I've never done anything like this, but I was just passing by and I saw this bookstore, and I love bookstores. So I've only been here for like 30 minutes, so but I've always wanted to do something like this. I really have. I've always wanted to speak on a lot of things, and I guess I would let y'all know a little story. My story is going to be about is being real comfortable with yourself. I find a lot of people I meet have a lot of internal issues with finding their identity, and it took me a long time to find my identity. Ever since I was growing up, I was put into a heavily ordained Catholic church. I went through communion, confirmation. I've done all that good stuff, but I was forced to go all the time. And as I was growing up, my parents aren't bad people, but they always looked out for me and didn't really know what a lot of things were at the time. So I grew up. I had this idea that I think about now. A seed was planted back then, and it was almost like a rebellious type thing that was going on through my life. And at the time when my high school graduation came, I really didn't know what to do. I was really lost. I didn't really like anything. I didn't know where I wanted to work. I didn't want to go straight into work, and I really didn't want to live a typical college life, because I just saw that as a system in general. How you grow up, you go to school, you go to college, you marry, and then you die. I didn't see myself going through that, at all. So it was literally like a split decision. I told my parents, "Hey, I'm joining the Army," and 3 months later, I was shipped to Fort Sill, Oklahoma for basic training. And in less than 6 months from then, I was shipped to Korea. I was stationed at Osan Air Base. And a lot over there, I was really independent. I took care of myself, and that really grew me to be, kind of expanded my mind. I started researching stuff. I was away from my parents, away from my friends. I was all by myself. And I've met a lot of great people over there, and I've seen a lot of stuff in the world. I've met foreigners, people from Europe, Australia, and again, I come across all these people who are just, having problems with their identity. There's so many cliches out there. You have your cowboys and your preppy people. The list goes on and on. And for me, it was just really. I took a lot of time. We have these fields that are months long, where you just sleep outside and it's just kind of a waiting game, to be honest. And we're out there, and that gave me a lot of time to just think about a lot of my ideas and explore them. And in the course of 2 years, I'm not there yet, but I came closer to the person I really am. And for me, coming back to Austin, I'll be living here at the end of this year. I'll be out of the Army, and I'm just becoming more and more comfortable with the way I dress. Making my own clothes and just going to these shows, and stumbling something like this is just Austin. I was born here a really long time ago, so I don't know too much about Austin, but I'm really excited to what my future holds. Again, but I've already met some great people, like the one who just performed. But again, I encourage everybody to really just indulge into the taboos and the expand your boundaries beyond life. Don't perceive something as just imagery, because, you know, for me, someone might look at me and just be like, oh, he's just a punk. He just doesn't know anything. But, you know, on my daily basis, I put on a uniform and I serve the country every weekend of the day. And I've been doing that since I got out of high school, since I've been 18 years old. And, you know, a lot of people just judge. And I encourage you not to just base your beliefs on religion, politics. You know, we're all human, and just really just find yourself out there. And, you know, you only have one life to live. And, you know, I've seen lives been taken, and, you know, my battle buddies and, you know, other, you know, NATO forces and things like that, you know, we're all human, and they're like, you know, and that's all I really have to say. And thank you all for hearing me out.
Thank you.